Good afternoon, guys. Welcome into my kitchen. This is Mama Payway. I got a wonderful recipe for you today that I am about to share. We're going to get right into the video, guys. I ain't going to keep you long. I have my water boiling here, guys. And I have, in this bowl right here, I have some red beans, kidney beans. Well, anyway, guys, I soaked my red beans for about an hour and a half. And I took them out the pack and I picked them. Always pick your beans, guys. And make sure you got all the bad ones out. And just keep the good ones, guys. We're going to get right into the ingredients, okay? So I am going to add my red beans into my boiling water. And guys, you always want to start off this recipe with boiling water, guys, okay? So we got our water boiling here. And we just add now red beans into the pot, okay? So as you can see, our water is boiling and we added our red beans to the pot. So now we are going to get into the ingredients. I have me some salt here, guys. So I'm going to add my salt into the pot, okay? I got about a teaspoon of salt here. And we're going to add the salt into our pot, okay? Then we are going to add our season. Your season of your choice, okay? So we're going to add our season into the pot with our beans. And then we are going to add our green peppers, and we got some celery here. So we're going to add this into the pot. We got some onions here we're going to add into our pot with our recipe. Also, we have some garlic here. And this is the garlic that we are going to use today, okay? So we are going to take and we're going to add 3 teaspoons of garlic. You want a lot of garlic into your recipe when you're cooking beans, guys. That's what gives it the wonderful flavor. Also, in this spoon here, we have our bacon juice, bacon grease. Or you can call it the juices off the bacon, but I call it the grease. So anyway, we got our bacon grease, and we add it into the pot. So then we are going to take us a dash of crushed peppers and put it into the pot with this recipe. And we're just going to let that boil a few minutes. And I'm going to clean up a little bit, guys, so I can show you. Over here, guys, we have, what we have left here is our green onions, and we got some hamburger meat here. And we got green onions. We are going to save this for last. With our bacon here, we are going to cut that bacon up really small, in small pieces. And we're going to add that bacon into this recipe, guys. Okay? So this is the meat that you are going to use for this recipe. You got your bacon, and you take your bacon and you cut it up really, really small, guys, okay? That's what we're going to do with this bacon. And we are going to save the bacon, the green onions, and our hamburger meat for last. And you want to cut your bacon up as small as you can get it. And you're just going to set that aside over there. So we got our bacon, we got our hamburger meat, and then we got our green onions. Now with the green onions, guys, you want to cut your onions up really, really small. And we are going to use our green onions, our bacon, and our hamburger meat last, okay? So we're just going to cut our green onions up really, really small. And we're going to put this in the recipe last. So now that we got all our season into our red beans, and they are boiling up really nice, you want to stir it up a little bit. And as you can see, your red beans is boiling. And you got all your season in there. You got your green peppers. You have your onions. You got your garlic and celery into the pot. And we are just going to stir this up really good, guys. Stir it up really good. And then we are going to put the top on this recipe. Guys, make sure when you cooking red beans, you always put your pot on top of your beans when you cooking them. Don't leave the top off, because if you do, your beans gonna turn black. So you always want to leave your top on your beans, okay? And we're gonna let these beans cook for about 2.5 hours, and then we are going to come back with another video, and I am going to show you what we're gonna do with this hamburger and our bacon and our green onions, okay? And we are going to put this recipe over rice. Alright guys, I'm going to see you on the next video, and we are going to finish cooking this up, and I'm going to come back and we're going to let you know, well, we're going to let you see how this wonderful recipe came out. Thank you guys for coming into my kitchen, and I'll see you on the next video, okay?